Greetings everybody and welcome to Madrid Ball. I hope you all are safe and sound. It's match day, ladies and gentlemen, and we have a job cut out. Atletico yesterday put up a convincing display against Sociedad. The last 10 minutes of the game were nervy. Sociedad hit the bar and they scored a late goal, but the 2 goals that Atletico scored in the first half were sufficient for them to clinch all the 3 points. Marcos Llorente, Carrasco and Oblak were impressive on the night, and had Atletico been a bit more clinical, they could have scored more, but the victory means that Atletico have stretched the lead to 5 points, and today it's Real Madrid's turn to play the catch-up game, and we simply have to win here. We can't be drawing like we have done in the past month. We have to apply maximum pressure on Atletico, take the 3 points here, and at least keep chasing till the final match of the season. So in this video, we will be doing the match preview of Real Madrid vs Granada. We'll also discuss the words of Zinedine Zidane from the pre-match press conference, and lastly, we will conclude this video by doing the match predictions. So let's get started. Real Madrid will be traveling away from home to play Granada at the Estadio Los Carmenes, and if we talk about Granada, they're currently holding the 10th position in the table. They have 2 wins and 3 losses in the last 5 games in Laliga, and they would be looking today to upset the odds and try to finish in the top half of the table. They have missed out the European spots, neither are they close to relegation, so they are in quite a comfortable spot, but we do know very recently Granada had beaten Barcelona at the Camp Nou. Many consider that to be the game which derailed Barcelona's title hopes, so we have to be cautious about that. But talking more about Granada, the coach Diego Martinez will have to take on Real Madrid with a number of first-team players absent from the squad. Victor Diaz, Roberto Soldado, Vallejo, these players are in the list of absentees, and if we talk about the kind of formation that we can expect from Granada, they can set up in the 3-5-2, they would try to form 5 at the back, try and defend, and mostly try to hit on the counter, and the other formation may be the 4-2-3-1. And now if we talk about Real Madrid, we would be with 4 defenders for this match. As you can see, Marcelo has been excluded from the squad. We only have 3 first-team defenders available, and then we have Minguel, who is very likely to start in the match. Earlier, there were some rumors that Marcelo was dropped due to an argument with Zidane, but we never know what's going on behind the scenes. It may be a false rumor altogether, but going in with just 4 defenders can be a tricky decision by Zidane. However, if we have a look at the midfield and attack, we have players stacked, so we can go all out and attack in this match. Moving on, let's hear what Zidane had to say in his pre-match press conference. He first spoke about the opposition while previewing the match, and he said, "Granada are a very good team with a coach who is doing brilliantly with his team. It's another difficult game for us tomorrow, but we are aware of that. We know what we have to do to be at our best in every game we play, at 100% from the first minute until the last. The opposition wants to play well against us, and we'll try to go out and get the 3 points." He further said, "We've got 3 games left. We are focused on the game first and playing the way we are playing. The players want to play good football, and we are going to try to do that. We are going to compete and do all we can to win the game. That's all that matters to us. We're going to give our best shot, whatever happens." Then Zidane was asked about the Castilla players in the squad. Real Madrid Castilla has been playing for the promotion playoffs, with the first team of Real Madrid need the young players to fill in the gaps in the squad, and Zidane was asked how that would affect Castilla's chances of promotion. He said, "The first team is always important, but Castilla too. They have a lot to play for, but if we need players, we'll always take the players from the B team. I think that's good for everything. I'm in total communication with Raul about these things." Then Zidane was asked for his thoughts on the return of fans to the stadium. Recently, the Spanish government had given the go-ahead for the fans to return for the last 2 games of the season in the top 2 division with 30% capacity and a limit of 5,000. So very soon we may be seeing and hearing the fans cheering for the players in the stadium. And on this, Zidane said, "We are waiting to find out if the fans will be there for the last 2 games. If they are there, that's better for football and for the fans. It's like going back to normality, which is what we all want." Zidane was then asked if Real Madrid would have been top of the table had it not been for the refereeing decisions, but Zidane answered that in a very diplomatic way, as he said, "Everyone has the job to do, and I'm not going to talk about the referees anymore. I have faith in football. We do our job and everyone else does theirs. If I say something every time, I'm going to cause a stir for nothing." He said, "I'm not going to get into controversial issues. All I'm saying is that things have to be clear for everyone. VAR will always help. It's something that has been brought in to improve football. It has been done for a reason, and I'm just saying that things have to be made clear on specific situations." And lastly, Zidane was asked for some transfer news for the upcoming season, but Zidane didn't have much to say there. He said, "A lot of things are being talked about here. It's Real Madrid. We know that people like to talk about transfers, about changes, but in the end, it's not the time to talk about that. The only thing that the players are thinking about is the 3 games, and and that's all they are thinking about. So those are the words of Zinedine Zidane, and let's move on to conclude this video by doing the match predictions. In goal, we should be seeing Courtois. In the backline, there are 4 defenders available, but will Odriozola start this big match? That is a big question. He had just 1 training session, and in that case, there is a chance that we may see Valverde filling in that position. But I predict the backline will comprise Eder Militao, Nacho Fernandez, Minguel Gutierrez, and Alvaro Odriozola. It's going to be a big night for Minguel. He has shown us some decent play, mostly coming on as a sub, but today will be a big chance for him, and maybe he can see it as an audition to make a claim for being back up to Mendy in the first team. We are expecting the spot to be vacant in the near future, so let's see what Minguel has in store for us. In the midfield, I think we'll have 3 in the middle. Casemiro and Cruz should start, but I think Modric can be rested, and Valverde can get a start in his preferred central midfield role. And finally up top, I see Benzema starting along with Eden Hazard and Marco Asensio. Both came off the bench in the previous match, but I'm expecting both of them to start here. So that is my predicted lineup, and as for my scoreline predictions, I predict Real Madrid 3, Granada 0. We will keep our title hopes alive, and that is all I have in this video. Do let me know your thoughts ahead of this match, and of course, don't forget to put in your match predictions. I'll see you soon. Till then, take care, glory to Madrid, and as always, a la Madrid!